I want to know, what's all this talk about Ashton Kutcher and raw food diet and pancreatitis? Or worse, I don't know. Anyway, I did watch Durianrider's video, and apparently Ashton Kutcher, I don't know if he's playing Steve Jobs in a movie. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I guess he tried a raw food diet for a couple days. I don't really know the whole story. But I did understand what Durianrider said is that he ended up with pancreatitis and he blamed it on the fruit. And Durianrider, you were pretty mean to my friend Ashton, and I don't really like it a whole lot. I'm just saying, you know, it's not real nice to pick on fellow fruitarians. It's just not right. Now, I have to say that fruit can cause pancreatitis because it's happened to me 3 different times since 2007, I believe. And yes, it was the fruit that caused the pancreatitis, but it was what I ate before the fruit that was stuck in my bloodstream that caused the fruit sugars to go haywire and caused my pancreas to work like hell to try and get rid of it. So yes, it was the fruit. But if you're going to be a fruitarian, you can't do stupid things. Now I know you said he was hitting the bottle. He was hitting the bottle. Maybe he was. I don't know. I'm hitting the bottle, but this is water. But I wasn't hitting the bottle when I got my pancreatitis. My problem was I was hitting... That's right. Greasy, fatty, disgusting, non-vegan foods. I have a confession to make. Every once in a while I get crazy.
You had pizza today.
And I had pizza. Now, you weren't supposed to narc on me. That's my husband. Isn't he nice? He's narking on me. Because it's hard to live with a person who eats this kind of food and not enjoy it myself. It happens to be one of my favorite foods. So, I have to be really careful. I can't go and eat a whole papaya tomorrow because I ate pizza today. That's the problem. See, the pancreas has a job to do. Okay? Now, it pushes insulin into the body to take care of all the fruit problems that's going on. So basically, you eat a bunch of fruit and your cells love all the sugar. Your cells love the sugar. Your brain loves the sugar. Every part of you loves sugar because we're meant to eat it. So that's good. What we're not meant to eat is all the fat and all the animal products. So what happens is when you normally are a fruitarian and you eat lots of fruit or a raw foodist or whatever, you eat the fruit. As long as you're low fat, as long as you're eating low fat, you're okay with eating all that. You're okay with eating all that fruit because the fruit can get into the cells and bathe the cells with wonderful fruit and send it to the brain and send it to the whole parts of your body to make you feel good. That's great. But if you have all this fat in your body running around your bloodstream from cheese, from pizza, or from... What happened last time? Oh, the one time I got pancreatitis, it was very scary. I was taken by ambulance from... No, it wasn't the papaya that caused it, though. What happened was I ended up in the hospital because I went to a place called Quiznos Subs, and I was mostly eating raw. I've been doing this for a couple years, off and on. Actually, I found an old catalog. Here, hi, Pumpkin. I found an old catalog that shows me how far back I've been into raw foods, and it seemed like it was much further than I originally thought. So I have my... See if you could read that. I don't know. It's like the Sun Food catalog. Nature's First Law, Raw Foods, Lifestyle Products, 2002, 2003 catalog. So it's been longer than I thought. So anyway, the pancreatitis that I got one of the 3 times was I stopped at Quiznos Subs and I got myself a big Quiznos sub, and they had these boardwalk fries, and I haven't had French fries in a long time at that time. So I decided, she said, do you want fries with that? And I said, nah. And they had this machine that spit out all these fries, and it smelled so good. And I was like, yeah, okay, let me have some fries. So I got a medium fries, which a medium fries is like 1.5 pounds of fries. So I got them and I ate them. And I'll tell you what, they were delicious. I loved them and I enjoyed them. And then I was getting kind of tired and I still had some running around to do. So, of course, like an idiot, I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and I picked up a medium iced coffee and I said to the girl, a little extra cream. Now, I'm not used to that either anymore. So, I wasn't used to having all that cream. Okay, so I got that. Well, the girl, she's putting like half of the cup she's filling with cream. And I looked at her and said, no, no, not that much. By that time, it was too late. She had the cup filled, and I didn't want to make a big stink. There were people behind me, so I drank the coffee, and it was extreme amount of cream. My body just is not used to breaking that kind of fat down anymore. So you add the fries, along with the cream in the coffee, and the caffeine and everything else. And I'm at the grocery store, and I have my whole cart full of my produce, and I was so happy getting all the good food I was getting, and I was feeling good because I had a buzz from the coffee. And then I got the most horrible, horrible pain towards the middle, little bit to the left. Horrible pain. Now, at this point, I had pancreatitis once before, didn't know what it was, didn't go to the hospital. I laid in my bed and thought I was going to die, and I prayed to God that I probably would die. I was in so much pain. So I was buckled over. I ran into the bathroom, went to the bathroom and figured, well, that's the end of it. I really just kind of had an extreme bowel movement and thought, that's the end of it. While I was sitting there in Giant's bathroom, I thought I was going to pass out. And I got up, washed my hands, and I started getting back out to my cart, and I saw a bench. I sat on the bench. Before you know it, I laid on the bench and I was buckled in pain, and someone called an ambulance. So I went to the hospital. Apparently my pancreatic enzymes were out of whack. And that's what I heard Durianrider say, that Ashton Kutcher had his pancreatic enzymes out of whack. And yes, mine were. So I had an extreme case of pancreatitis. They didn't want to release me. They said they could not release me because they will think that I will eat. And I have to go for 3 days without eating, because if I do eat anything with any fat, it could kill me, because apparently some ducts were really screwed up and blocked or whatever was going on. I fasted many, many times in my life, so I didn't worry about it. I told him, no, please release me from here. After I had 3 shots of morphine and something else they had to add to get rid of my pain. Finally, I was okay. I went home and I just fasted for 3 days and came back onto eating really, really slow, and I was okay. But anyway, back to Ashton Kutcher. And I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he's one hot looking dude. I know that. But he's my friend, man. I don't know him, but he's my friend. I love him. So, Durianrider, you got to not pick on this guy. What you have to do is, if he's interested in the raw food lifestyle and he wants to get into what we're doing, invite him to Fruit Fest. Not to pick on him, not to make fun of him. And I know you, Harley, you're a better man than that. I met you and you're a good guy. So, maybe we can invite Ashton to join us, because he's going to see some really hot looking other people at the Fruit Fest who are healthy and strong and really know how to live life. And he's going to learn from all of us. So let's be nice. Have some peace. Peace for Ashton Kutcher. Wow, I'm looking at my video. My pinky almost looks like Doug Graham's. Let me straighten that out. There. That's better. Okay. Oh, it went back again. Anyway, peace to Ashton Kutcher. Peace to Durianrider. Harley, I know you're a good guy. I know you didn't mean anything personal against Ashton Kutcher. So let's be nice. Let's welcome him into our tribe with open arms. Love him. Hug him. Nice, Ashton. Thanks, man. Take care. And if you're going to be a person who eats a whole lot of fruit and you don't want pancreatitis, you can't eat the fat, man. You can't do it. And if you do binge on a whole bunch of fatty foods, don't put a whole papaya in the blender, blend it up with a banana or two, and drink that down, because that's the 3rd time I think that it was that I got pancreatitis. So don't binge. And if you're going to binge, give your digestion a break for a day or two with real light melons and berries and maybe a couple bananas. But you gotta give yourself a break and get the fat out of your system before you start eating all the sugars again, because the sugars can't get into the cells through all the fat, and then it remains in the interstitial fluid outside of the cells, and the pancreas sees that the insulin needs to calm down all this sugar and kind of dilute it, and that's what the pancreas does. Then you have all this insulin running rampant through your body, and your pancreas is tired, weak, worn out, pissed off, and aggravated and angry, and will just get you back for doing that to it. So take care of your body, man. Lighten up on the fatty junk. If you binge, lighten up on everything for a while. If you have to fast for a day just to get the fat out of your bloodstream before you load up on the fruit, please do it, because you don't want pancreatitis. It's the most painful thing you ever could experience in your life. In fact, there's a woman who said she had 3 kids and also had pancreatitis, and she said the pancreatitis was worse than birthing 3 children all at the same time. So it's bad news. Hope you guys are all getting something good out of this. Sorry it's running a little long, but it's something I had to say. Peace to all of you. Ashton Kutcher, peace to Durianrider, and peace to all you wonderful YouTube fans. I love you.